Hey everyone, my name's Ayumu, and this is Valkyria Chronicles episode 5, I think? Yeah. So, last episode we got our squad all set, went to the R&D, got that all taken care of, and now we're just gonna jump right in here and look at the flare gun. Cue the episode. We're gonna have a good time.
Welks. There you are. I've been looking for you.
Hey, Ace. How'd your enlistment go? No problems?
I registered as a tank pilot and mechanic. Maintaining and operating the Edelweiss will be my responsibility from now on. I think it's nice that we'll all be on the same squad together. I think so too.
Brule team, go!
So what are you up to now?
The tank's hangar space is just through here. I was just carrying some Ragnite fuel back. It's used to power the tank, and also for the turret-mounted cannon round.
I guess I'm just more used to seeing it in street lamps and medical compounds.
Seems like everything is Ragnite-powered these days. Not enough of it for some people, though. It's the source of a lot of conflict.
Like
They
gas.
say the Empire's invading only to get at all the Ragnite in Gallian soil.
I guess it'd be crude oil, actually.
Oh, that's right. I had something to give you, Welks.
I love gifts.
What's this?
Father's flare gun. It was in the barn, but I thought you might have some use for it.
Another hand-me-down.
I gave it a once-over. It might be old, but it's still serviceable.
I didn't mean... I just can't believe I'm a tank operator now. Thank you for this, Ace.
I'll do a spot check on the Edelweiss now, to make sure it's ready to go at any time. Alright, we'll get going for now then.
It's sad that there's constant need for that kind of crap. War never ends.
I'll cut to the chase. Here's your mission.
You really did cut to the
Great Vassal
chase.
Bridge was just taken by the Empire. It's a key strategic position.
The Great Vassal Bridge?
It's a major drawbridge crossing the canal in Vassal, just outside the capital.
That bridge is a part of the central transit artery, leading into Randgreaves. Our mission is to take it back.
Take back the bridge! I almost said tank. That is distinctly not a tank. There are tanks on the bridge, but the bridge is not a tank. How cool would that be, though?
The Empire has been running a blitz, with their shock troops outrunning their defense. Our 3rd Regiment will retake the bridge before defensive reinforcements can arrive.
How quaint. The militia holding a little strategy meeting of its own.
God dang it! Damon!
How long were you planning on hiding out in here, Verrot?
My apologies, sir. We'll depart soon.
Whatever. They're just country mice. It's
Ignorant
not like
pig.
they'll be much help.
More help, perhaps, than your army unit that couldn't hold the bridge in the first place.
Shots fired!
Hey!
Regardless, Vassal remains a critical position. We'll reclaim it immediately.
Well, all good. See that you do.
Who was that?
General Damon, commander of the Central Forces.
Central Forces? That's the army branch the militia was folded into, right?
That's right. They say the general's an aristocrat. He looks down on the common militia.
That doesn't make any sense.
Any soldier who will fight.
Now that the war's begun, we all need to band together and fight to keep Gallia safe.
Exactly. Everyone who will fight to keep the country safe is worth
Who
respecting.
cares at this point whether you're in the army or the militia? It's ridiculous.
Gentlemen, let's return to the mission. We'll begin by taking back the western bank to gain a foothold for reclaiming the bridge. Lieutenant Gunther, I'm assigning Squad 7 to this mission. It's your first maneuver, so be smart.
Yes, Captain.
The other squads are on patrol. Stay sharp and be ready to help take back the bridge.
Let's
I'm
do it!
counting on all of you out there. Now move out.
It's time to save the day. And a skirmish is now available. About skirmishes, unlike those in the main storyline, these are just to test your get experience and everything like that. So I will I'll quickly go over to it. But we're not actually going to do the skirmish, just 1, 2, 3. This is the very first area in the game. Maybe these are the ones you can redo, and you can't do redo story missions. Anyway, we're not going to do it in this episode. We're just going back to the headquarters. Nope. Episode select. We do the story mission.
Here are details on the current operation.
Basel. Imperial Forces is deployed in a defensive formation around the camp with Basel's urban center. You'll be assigned a squad position split in the city, the team to Riverside. The city team will protect the base camp while the Riverside strikes the enemy down. Your objective to occupy the enemy camp. Defeat the enemy units defending the camp will get to the flag hung above the occupier. Beginning the operation, you'll be responsible for assigning the soldiers to their combat positions. Before commencing an operation, choose the position units command and view the deployable units. And once you've selected your units, start the mission! Intel reports to the tank station in the city area there. It would behoove you to include an anti-tank unit in the team that has facilitated a neutralization. I'd also recommend to add teams with high AP as scouts in the Riverside Strike Force. Once you get the teams in place, deploy! Now set your units in! So right here, only Welkin is the most important character, which is the tank. So we can't let it fall. And I believe that is not where Welkin is positioned. Welkin has to be over here. Okay. So, what we'll do is we'll want to throw in a good variety of units. So we'll go with Ted. We already have an anti-tank unit. We'll go with Edie. We have 3 more units to use. So I want to have Ted and... Let's go with it. We probably don't need an extra anti-tank. Let's go with Homer. And since this is a holding position, I think a sniper is a good one. And we'll throw in... Oh, as you can see right here, the different HPs for different characters. But anyway, we'll throw in... I want Marina. So we have 1 more unit that can go here, and we have probably another with Freysia here. Freysia. I should probably call her name out correctly. I believe that'll probably be good because we have the tank for anti-tank here, and then we have anti-tank here for anti-tank there. And look at our objectives, go to book mode to leave, and deploy to begin the mission!
Commence the operation. I look forward to good news from you.
Let's go!
Split into 2 teams, offensive and defensive. Squad 7, move out.
Whoop! Pop in the tank.
All right, it's our first mission. I'll lead the Riverside team towards the enemy and...
Shock Trooper here. Leave the offense to me.
City team, your job is to guard the base. Be ready for anything, including tanks.
How long you think I've been an anti-tank man? Couple of tanks ain't no sweat.
That's the spirit, Largo. Now, let's move out!
Charge!
Listen closely.
And occupying camps across battlefield grant your forces a number of advantages. Excuse me. Units stationed near camps get a boost to their defense and a large amount of and an amount of HP recovered at the start of each turn. Even tanks, which usually get no HP stats. So keeping a tank in there, obviously weapons with limited ammunition like grenades, mortars, and lances are also replenishable. If an enemy is around the camp, however, they cannot occupy it until they've been defeated. Effectively defending your camps while taking down enemies will pave the way to victory. So as you can see, we have a lot more movements. So we're actually going to start off with surveying the entire area. I believe with the star, it's the key point. So that's one we absolutely want to take down. We have 2 scouts with a grenade could take care of. Shock trooper, an elite shock trooper, which we're going to want to take care of. And 2 regular units. So we're going to start off with our sniper.
It's easier alone.
So unfortunately with this character, being a lone wolf... This one? Yeah. Being a lone wolf, we now have the penalty in it. This one, so we have to be very careful about it. As such. And I forgot about the lone wolf ability. I'll take a quick... Alright, so we will have her guarding this position. Also, snipers do not have the ability to do the return fire, which is kind of a bummer. So we'll start things off with... We'll start off with Alicia.
Okay.
And sometimes it just won't reach, so you want to get a little bit closer, but you obviously don't want to be too close. I'm believing right here is the perfect spot for this grenade. And we did get a double kill. Fantastic. Fantastic. So we're actually going to move her into... About terrain actions, you can crawl and stuff in terrain, so have her pop down and enter it before she takes too much damage. Not the best positioning for the way that they're looking around, but that's okay. So Edie being a heavy, we'll start having her move out soon, I believe. We might want... Nah, Homer's not a good idea to move out. So we'll have... We need to have our Edelweiss move up.
Entering combat.
And one of the things, I'll show it right here, it's not actually a wise decision because it just hurts her defenses, but that's not too big a thing. You can actually run over barriers with it. So what the goal right here is to take out this unit as fast as possible, or at least before their next turn. And this is our machine gun, which does a lot of damage, but we're not actually going to use it. But in this one, because we can't hit up there, and you usually just toggle with the triggers as you can hear me hitting, but there's no target closer. So we're just going to pop a mortar in and destroy him that way. That way we don't have to worry about it with Alicia. And you can use the tank as a defensive position. Just stand behind it till they finish firing and move. So you can do it tactically that way as well. So let's see. We're going to want... I think we're going to have Edie move up into the corridor.
Enemy sighted! Enemy sighted!
You can see right here with the reticle is much larger, but 3 shots to kill the enemy. No real problems about that. And shots that do go through enemies will actually kill them and do potential damage. So if you can actually line people up. I don't know. Oh, right. You can also walk on a body, and that will allow you to potentially pick up the loot from the body, which is something very cool as well. Because you can pick up enemy guns and everything. So we have more vision on it, and we see where the tank is. And we're going to have our Edelweiss continue moving forward. Hopefully to get to the point where we can actually hit this guy successfully. I don't believe we have any more mortars. I think you get one mortar, yeah, one mortar per turn, I believe it is. So with this, it would take 8 headshots to kill him. And then right here, unless we got a headshot with it, which since we already have moved our tank, there's no point not because we have infinite ammo. And we got the headshot! Boom! About leader units, I have already explained that. So, but because we can't move any further, we'll just stop. So I am going to have Ted start moving up, or should I have... I'll probably have Largo start moving up as well. And we can have him pop out and take a shot. Not the best accuracy, but if it hits anywhere on the target, we get the kill. And we were lucky again! And cover isn't super important right here, because most of the cover positions will potentially harm us. But I think being a little bit closer is a little better. And having our sniper be able to... the sniper may not be able to actually do anything, which is rather unfortunate. So we're going to have Rosie move up. As you can see right here, the X's mean that this barrier has been driven over, so it's no longer accessible. So we're going to have Rosie move up just in case. That way we can take out some anti-tank units if need be. We want to have them move in a straight line if at all possible. And I'm going to have her... There we go. And pick up bodies if at all possible. Also try to move a little bit closer to it. Our tank. So, it'll be the end of our turn. Unfortunately, also, our Lancer does not get a chance to retaliate based on getting shot at. He will turn and face them, but he does not have a chance to do retaliating fire. We'll get our return fire. Hopefully a headshot. Ah, bummer. It's not likely would have killed it. We can give Alicia the kill as well. So you gotta be careful about headshots, and our range you might get 5 or 6 hits in, but oh, we did get the kill, and that was an elite as well. Boom! Elite be gone. Oh my goodness. And that right there is just the dodge. They just duck down. He's probably going to take a couple more shots. Hopefully, yeah. I was hoping we could actually get the hit in and kill him off before with our other unit, but that is not possible. So as you can see right here, they are taking a little bit more aggressively and using units multiple times. So about orders, we can use orders, and that's fantastic. So, the tank is still in this position, which is a good sign. And, I wouldn't want to risk anything with Alicia. So I'm going to have Rosie get the kill. All we have to do is get one shot. We're actually going to aim at the body. All we have to get 5 shots of 25% accuracy would kill it. And that'll give Alicia a chance to reload.
New target sighted. Requesting response. Please come in.
And I believe this would be the better position to move in, so we're going to move that way. And so we did get vision on this one. We can actually go up to the roof through this ladder, which is pretty cool. But we're going back to the L device. Which may wind up giving us more vision.
Hostile sighted. Defend the base camp at all costs.
But as you can see right here, we've taken 1 damage. So if we shoot the treads, it'll take 15 shots to kill. If we shoot just the body, it'll take 3 shots to kill. So, good solid hit to the body. So now we have a rough example of how many units would be here. We can actually pop the L device off to get a kill on these 2 units, which would be very good. And we're gonna... I would love to get our sniper to actually get a kill. Not even gonna worry about the head. Just pop him in the back. And for this, we don't actually really have to worry. Our sniper is basically down for the count. Not like they're dead or anything, but we won't be using them again. And this, want to keep the tank off of us if at all possible.
Let's do this thing.
Have Rosie move out again. She actually isn't in the most advantageous of positions. But if I stay here, I should be able to get the kill on this guy. Potentially. Only 2 shots.
Go down.
I like that you do shoot even if it is your own vehicle. You do shoot your own vehicle at the same time. Have her... Probably going to have her stay right here. We could have her move up a little bit more. Go back! So, the actions on it's not super friendly. We can actually take out the tank this turn. This is one of the things you can do to kind of give yourself a bit more of an advantage. You can actually run over units and move them a little bit.
Enemy sighted.
Right, if we can hit this properly, we can destroy the tank immediately. We have put ourselves in a more dangerous position, but if any of them move, we have our tank right here. And they did not have a heavy, and there's another tank here actually. So that was that's kind of the drawback to why you need to be careful. So it will take us 3 shots. One of the unfortunate things is if it hits that pole, which I really hope it doesn't, it will stop us. Luckily it did not hit the pole, so I'm actually going to try and just readjust it slightly and then stop. One more move left. Largo may become in critical condition. I wouldn't dare move out Edie to take him down. I believe the tank is either going to go after Largo, which we have defense from the tank on, or it's going to go after our tank. So smartest move would most likely be to start moving Alicia up. That way we have a few more men on the, well, nothing against her or men, but we have a few more units on the battlefield. So this is an example of how I kind of may have butt-pooped myself. There we go. We're a little bit closer, and hopefully... There we go. We weren't able to heal Alicia. I think so long as we move here, we can't be seen by anything, so we'll actually end our current turn. But we did kill the unit in the skies. Oh, right. The tank is most likely going to turn around and come after our tank, because that is the most vulnerable unit. Or is it going to come after us? Well, that's actually coming after Edie, I think.
Damn tank's busted right through the stinking wall. Well, it's my turn now. Stick this in your pipe and smoke it.
It's actually very good.
Tanks can break through crumbling walls and trample down sandbags and...
So the tank has moved farther away. Also, tanks can't take over positions, and that is going to kill Marina. Marina survived! Thank God, Marina. And our tank is completely oblivious to it. Gonna take some pot shots at Largo, but because their accuracy is so bad, we are A-okay. Much better accuracy, but Largo's still a tough unit, so no problems. Player phase. About ammunition, we already talked about that. If you have no munitions, you can't shoot. If you walk up to, you can give munitions. So right now, I think the tank will be our #1 priority. What is it? There's a way you can have units retreat. I just don't remember exactly how it is. And you can send out more units this way a lot of the times from your reserves. I think I have to select this unit and then have her do it specifically that way. So, we'll have Rosie come out. So she'd be a good unit to take down some extra guys.
Ain't no stopping me.
That's what happens a lot of times. Her strong-willed thing kicked in. So we could... I don't remember, I think it was SP up. Not 100% sure what that is. But we can easily kill this gentleman right here. And we can move in a more advantageous position. And we still have the sneak on this guy.
Let's do this thing.
This will be Rosie's time to shine. Hey, doing, buddy? Oh, this is a shock trooper. You will not stand that hit. And those physics. So I'm gonna have her pick up the body. And stop right in front of this guy. We'll have him take. We'll have Rosie take out this gentleman as well. We have plenty of moves. I want to destroy the tank. I'm not sure if he'll actually be able to destroy the tank in one move. He will if he hits it properly, so let's hope. And we got the tank destroyed. Which does eliminate their strongest defense, or strongest offense, and defense, I suppose. Excuse me. And then we're going to have our lovely little Rosie come in.
Ain't no stopping me.
So her strong will kicked in again. We do have to shoot for the head again. Not a problem. We're like 2 feet from him. And I believe what we do need to do is walk over to the flag and occupy. And that's how you do it! Ha ha ha! Perfect!
Operation complete. We took their base.
That's all I wanted to defeat the tanks. We got an extra 300. And because we didn't pick up the bodies, we got the ZM MP1 from an enemy. New episodes has been added. So, we'll, I believe we'll watch these two and then we'll stop this episode.
Hey there! You guys aren't with Squad 7 by any chance, are ya?
Yes, that's us.
Bingo! I've been looking for you. Meaning you, hot stuff, on the tank.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me,
That must make you Lieutenant Gunther, am I right?
Yeah. Yes, that's me.
Oopsie daisy.
What? Hey, you can't...
Ah, nice to meet you too. Now, let's get right to the questions. So, you're the son of the great General Gunther, huh? You look awfully young. How old are you anyway? Must be your first war, huh? What's been the hardest experience so far? Wait, happiest. No, oh, funniest. I'd also like to know hobbies, favorite foods, what you do on your days
Hey,
off.
lady! This is a combat zone. Excuse me, but what are you doing here anyway?
Hey, give me a break, will ya? Scoops are near danger, and I'm near scoops. That's right. The name's Ellet. I'm GBS Radio's top woman reporter. I smell a story, a good story, and you guys are it.
So, you're a reporter?
Very good, I'm a reporter, yes. I've been assigned to Squad 7 to conduct a series of interviews, thank you. Now, let's get back to those questions, shall we?
I love how he looks at Alicia. New episode has been added, so distrust. Let's learn more about our favorite characters.
Ugh. Now he's giving interviews? Who does he think he is? Ooh, look at him. Son of some big hero. Please. He's still a schoolboy.
No kidding.
Can't get away with smoking nowadays.
One little win and he's the new Grand Duke. I hate kid. Whatever. He'll learn soon enough. Only one thing matters out there in the field, and that's experience.
Gotta be leveling up our characters. Operation Cloudburst.
Operation Cloudburst.
Didn't have to read it. Then read it for me. So now we can look at more things. The stuff about it. Stuff. Castle front street view. War symmetry. Personal tab. Weaponry. glossary. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm absolutely loving playing this. It's a fantastic game. It's awesome. Leave that like button right down below if you like this series. I hope you're liking it. I'm loving playing it. And subscribe if you want to catch more Valkyria Chronicles. I still don't remember how to pronounce it. But thank you very much, everyone. I hope you all have a fantastic night. Bye. Even though I usually release these at like noon. I always say good night. Food for thought.